So in your talk, you mentioned this recent European Union decision on Google and the so-called right to be forgotten. I'm just curious, your sense of that decision. Did the EU make the right decision here?
I don't think the EU made the right decision. I think it's absurd. I think history is something which should not be forgotten. And I think we have when there are facts, they are facts, and they're out there forever. And that may be harmful to individual people, and obviously, minors deserve a degree of protection. We have a history of that. We erase court records for kids. But if you have convicted of murder, and even if you've served your 10 or 20 or 30 years, that is a historical fact which should not be erased in the public record. And I think it's absurd, and I think the challenge I think we're facing as a society, and this has to do with Uber, it has to do with Aereo, it has to do with Airbnb, it has to do with Tesla, is that we are shifting a paradigm of how we do transact and what we do with business because of the internet. And we have to accept the fact that the laws we used to have to be looked at and revised, and we shouldn't try to fit these new business models and advantages to consumers to these laws which existed years ago. And the EU, look, they're not the model of innovation. They do not have the culture of risk-taking. They have antiquated employment laws. It's tough to come up with more than 5 companies and name them from the EU which have any recent innovations. So they are not my model. I would rather use the US framework as my model for what we do. We're great at capital formation. We have worker flexibility. We have an innovation environment. You could fail here and move forward. So the EU is wrong on this. They could do whatever they want. But my view of what a good political party would start with the phrase, let's not be stupid. And if you just start with that premise and get rid of stupid things, you go really far. And honestly, I don't want to say anyone by name is stupid, but I come as close as I can in this case. It's just not very bright.